Hello everybody, it's Rhonda here. I'm so glad that you are joining me today. It's Thursday. It's August 29th. So this is day 4 of our sneak peek week. You'll notice a little bit of a different background this time. I am here in my office, my new office in Langsburg, Michigan. So I'm hoping the sound will be a little bit better here, maybe not quite so echoey. We did order a microphone for our studio in our craft room. It's not like a studio there, it's just a craft room in Granville. So hello, thank you guys for saying hi as you got here. I love doing this live. I know there's chatter, so like if you don't want to hear me chatter, then you can just fast forward to where you see me start the cards. We do chat a little bit because I love seeing my friends on here and saying hi to everybody. Oh, hi Bonnie, you get to catch me live. And I saw Jay say, yay, I got to catch you live. And are all 3 of my amigos accounted for? Oh yeah. For those of you who have ordered classes from me this month, every ship date landed on today. So we have been very busy here in the studio. I will probably take a picture, it's crazy. Shipping everything out. And of course, my postage printer wanted to give me fits today and not work for about an hour. But we got it all worked out. It's all figured out, and lots of shipping. Deb is here today. Arlena is here today. Erica was here today, and Ford too. So we had lots of helpers, and we still do have lots going on. So stay tuned. If you ordered classes, ordered packages, a Halloween stamp camp, card club, and Creating for Christ with our loaded pockets is all going out today. So I'm so grateful for you guys. We obviously love bringing creativity right to your door. So for this series that you're watching, it's 5 days, 5 different projects, maybe with a few little extras to show you. But you also can have it shipped to your door. But this one, it's free. You don't, like normally you have to buy all those classes and we put them together. This one, it's free, and we still cut everything and put it together for you. And how you earn it for free is by placing your online order. I have done my classes this way for 21 years, where I want you to get product for your money and to get the things that you need, we need, right? Like we need, that's a very fine line sometimes. And I let Stampin' Up! Pay me. So I do get paid, don't worry. I have a lot of people like, oh, Rhonda, you are so generous. And I do try to be generous. I do have a generous spirit. But I am getting paid, but I let Stampin' Up! Pay me. So they pay me a commission, and then I can afford, to be able to send you those cards. So thank you guys for being here. We are going to jump in. Today we're doing the Regal Flora bundle. So if you've joined me over the last 3 days, you will know that the samples, the last 2 have been really super cute and really fun and playful. And today is going to be more beautiful. It's going to be more just a different style, different feel. And I know I love them both. So fun to incorporate both of them for you. All right, if you are ready to get going, just a couple things. If you want the cards for free sent to you, all 5 cards, then you have to place that order by September 5th at midnight. So make sure you get out your wish list, because the things I'm showing you today are a sneak peek. You cannot order them yet unless you are a demonstrator. So if you're a part of my team, if you're a part of Stampin' Up! Anywhere, we are able to order all of this already. We always get 1 month early typically when things launch that are new. So we have had some chance to play with it, but we should also then inspire you. So you'll be all ready to go with your wish list. This 5 days, I'm also doing recipe cards for each card that we are creating. And the recipe cards will give you measurements, it'll give you a supply list, so that, again, if you go to place an order, you'll know exactly what to get. The item codes are on there as well, and then the measurements for the cards. So these are sent out by my email list. So I've been just emailing them out once a day, so the next day we'll email out the day before. We already sent out day 3, so if you're on my email list, you should, if you want to join, go ahead and join. I'm going to resend them all out at the very end of the week in case you missed day 1 or day 2. Or day 3, so make sure that you are on that email list, and they are being sent out every day. So that's how, and today will be no different. We will have a recipe card that will be sent out to you, a close-up picture of the card, and then also the replay of the video in case you want to watch the video again too to see how I make it. Today we're going to be doing kind of a fancy technique. Super simple, but to me it makes the card just look a little bit fancy. I think it goes well with your fancy Flora. All right, I'm going to turn you down now here to my hands, and I am also going to put on Do Not Disturb because we're gonna, I'm gonna get dinged here and get distracted, and I don't want to do that. Okay, let's jump in. The Regal Flora bundle is. When I first saw it, I thought, okay, I'm just going to be honest with you. And here's the paper. We're using Regal Winter. I don't know how anything else but to be honest. You guys know one thing, sometimes you never know what's going to fly out of my mouth. And today, by the way, a bad word flew out of my mouth. I feel so bad. But just because I was so frustrated with that printer, sometimes that frustration. So I am going to try to, hi Ryan, yes. We are the fall retreat, but forgot to order the Playful Ghost class. Can I still order it separately and pay? Kim, I believe we do have a Playful Ghost ready, but if you, in order for me to be able to follow up with you, if you can send an email to me or just a message directly to my inbox, and I can try to help you. Oh, Jennifer was asking Ryan if we had more shirts. Jennifer, let me give you a little sneak peek of something. Okay, I know, I told you guys I was gonna start stamping, I am. But you see this, just so you know, something like this might be coming to the Etsy store. Obviously to to the live convention first, and then stay tuned to the Etsy store. Okay, so when I very first saw this paper, I'll be honest with you, I was like, oh my goodness, this looks like my grandmother's wallpapering. Like I Stampin' Up missed the mark on this one. I should trust them more. I really should, because in person, and it's just true to show you, sometimes things that you see in the catalog are so much more beautiful in person. These pieces here are just like, they're just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then the back sides of the paper are perfect. Now what I like about this and why I chose to show it to you, so I did not even put this on the survey because I knew I wanted to show you this. I knew it. I'm doing this for my teams, team meeting make and takes. So every month when you're a part of my team, we do a monthly team meeting. We do it in person and we do it on Zoom. And everybody gets the chance to do the make and takes. You can order a make and take packet. You can come to the meeting and do make and takes. So I'm real big on make and takes. Anyway, so there's the paper. I do need to pick 2 pieces, and I think I'm just going to pick this piece right here. I love this side, and I want to pull in some wild wheat. So I could do this one. Let's see what's on this side. Nah, we're going to do this one. Okay, so there's the paper, Regal Winter. It is, let's see here. There you go. It's Regal Winter, 12 by 12 paper. And the first thing you want to do is, let's go ahead and jump in. This one, look at this. All the supplies you need are white. All the cardstock is white, 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 white. Lots and lots of white. We are going to take this piece of Designer Series paper, and we are going to cut it I'm going to cut it by 4 first, and then I'm going to cut it 2 of them at 3 and 3. All right. I am going to, hey Deb, do you mind bringing me a Blackberry Bliss and Wild Wheat ink pad? Thank you. All right, so you have 2 pieces at 3 by 4. Our piece of, let me make sure I got it right here for you. Thank you so much. Our piece of thick, this is our thick basic white, is 4 1/4 by 11, and you're going to just fold that in half. Now, get your bone folder and fold that in half. All right. I am going to trim off, let's see, 3¼ 2¼ I'm just gonna trim that off. Now you could, oops, let me show you here, one other thing. You could, let me show you a variation. You could actually just score it and fold this. So if you wanna make this like a gift card holder, or if you wanna make it to hold like money or something, or hold a picture like a pocket, then instead of cutting it, you are going to just score it, and then you can fold it under and it'll create a pocket. This one I don't want a pocket. I'm not giving anything to this person. I'm just teasing. But the sample, the recipe card doesn't have it like that, so I don't want to confuse you. But again, if you wanted to, you could just score it and you could fold it down in here, and then it would create a little pocket there. So there is that. Now we're going to take our 2 pieces, and I'm at the more muted side, the wild wheat. It's gonna go on the front. I'm just making kind of this skeleton here. Oh, I got an extra light I wanted to turn on too. All right, that might be a little bit brighter. Okay, so we're just gonna put this piece here. All right, and then we are going to, I know, Nadine said this was not my cup of tea. Nadine, this was not my cup of tea, but I did play with it because I got it and I wanted to see it. I wasn't gonna make a judgment already, and I have really fallen in love with it. I've done a bunch of cards with it. The stamp set, what I was gonna tell you was, it says Regal Flora, and that's Regal Winter. I wanted to really make you realize that this is not just winter. It can be used, I think it's gonna make some beautiful fall projects. And I focused on it more for fall instead of for winter. All right, let's see here. Then we are going to take some focal pieces that we have. The biggest piece is plain white, and it is 4¼ by 3. We cut one piece just an 1/8 inch smaller. So it's 4 1/8 by 2 7/8. So this is the piece we want, the smaller piece. So what I want to show you is, let's see here. I'm gonna get out my scoring tool. Who owns this? This is like one of my, I use this all the time. Let's see there. So I am going to take and put it up here in the corner. I'm gonna use like the smaller, no, I'm gonna use the bigger size ball. We want bigger balls, right? So we're gonna take that and we're gonna go about a 1/2 inch in, and we're just gonna go every 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to do 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, make sure you don't move it, 4, 5. So I started at the 1/2 inch mark and I did those 5 lines. Now I'm going to turn it and do the same thing. So go a 1/2 inch in, and then I'm just gonna go all the way down, making sure you're kind of going the same side. And I just do every 1/8 of an inch, and I'm gonna do the same 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a lot of you who I just did a class as a part of my, I think it was the summer retreat, that taught all kinds of scoring. I use it all the time too. So here you go. Can you see the scoring marks? It takes a simple card and makes it special. Here's one right here. See? Simple card, but those score marks in there. So these are like 7 score marks done diagonally. Right? Look how special that is. Here's another one. Plain white background. This one I did the score marks the opposite way. And just so happens, here's this one that you might have recognized from the tip of the week. Remember I told you I got some ink on it and sanded it right off. Can't even see it now, but there's that one too. So it's a really simple technique to take basic white paper and make it just beautiful. So let's go back to our card. Now one of the things that I love about the Regal Flora bundle, the Regal Flora bundle, is I love the fact that in the dies, I haven't given these dies to Nancy yet to make a case for them because I've been using them in Granville, is it comes with this comes with this label. It also, it also comes with this spray, kind of like this like spray of flowers. Let me show you what that looks like. I'm not using it today, but just so you can see. So it kind of creates, oops, uh-oh, there's a burpee, I owe ya. It kind of creates that spray down there. Hello, Miss Lisa. So guys, Lisa Bauer is on here. She's a good friend of mine. Well, first of all, she's trying to earn the trip to Disney, so that's cool. But Lisa also, she's the one who helped do the my opening video. She's such a good friend that she just did it for me. She's also a little smarty pants. Okay, so I took this one and ran it through. It actually gives you two pieces. It gives you the inside piece, which I have here, and then it also gives you like an outside rim. So you could run this in two different colors, and then you would have a natural layer to go behind it, or it would create a frame. So I don't want a frame and I don't want a layer behind it. So I have just the inside. I'm gonna take my Blackberry Bliss and my favorite, and I already stamped that and ran that through, but I am going to need this one because I have not stamped that, and I did not run that through. And I don't think, I thought I brought my stamp and cut and emboss machine in here. I didn't. Let me do that really quick. I'm going to stamp the flower. Watch. I have a magic box with this too. I have a magic person. Her name is Deb Smeek, and she's out there working right now. So I'm going to stamp this flower. This spray, you could do as any of them. There is flowers, there's this thing, there's little flowers, there's everything in this one. I'm using this one. I'm gonna stamp that on a piece of scrap paper, like that. And I did it in wild wheat. Let me take that die. Let me go give it to my stamp and cut and emboss machine. Hey Deb, can you run this for me really quick? I didn't bring I thought I had my little mini one in here, but I don't see it. Okay, and then I'm going to take my favorite saying out of here, which is wishing I were there to give you a hug. How many people would you love to say that to? All right, everyone's saying hi to you. Yep, Arlena and Deb are both here today. We got a full house. All right, I'm gonna take a clean block. So wishing I were there to give you a hug. I'm going to stamp that in the Blackberry Bliss. Okay. I just want to... Thank you. See, look at my own little magic embossing. So awesome. Thank you. That's perfect. Okay, so then we're going to take the saying and we're just going to stamp that, right? Were you just using green glue? Not perfectly straight. So I'm gonna flip it over. When you flip it over, you just don't have the, because I swear she gave me that and there was a little bit of glue on it. Okay, wishing I'm there to give you a hug, and then we have this really pretty one too. So I'm just gonna go ahead and layer this on with our dimensionals. Look at this, I'm gonna use a brand new, this is my first live in my new studio. So again, we're working through a lot of little things. I know I gotta get my little mini machine in here. I thought it was. Who knows where I put it. Okay, all right. Love that sentiment. Me too, Nadine. This is like, I love it. So I'm gonna position this so you can still see all of the score marks. The score marks are kind of, again, like the special part that makes this card special. And then I'm gonna take some mini glue dots. So bust out that scoring tool. You can do them diagonal, you can do them, again, these are kind of connecting. My friend Wendy Lee was the one who had originally showed me this technique and got me really excited about it. Now I've been doing all kinds of cards. I think it just, again, takes that plain white paper and just makes it that much more special. Okay, so there's that. So this was just white on white. So whenever I do color on color, I like to just pop it up for a little bit of dimension. There's more dimensionals. Okay, so who has been here all 4 days? I recognize a lot of your names. I know that you have been here all 4 days. Thank you. Yeah, Michelle said we need a magic box, a magic cup, and now we have a magic person. I love to have, okay. You also, oh yeah, that goes onto that piece of white that I had cut. Let me see where I put it. See, I've got things all over the place here. I know it was there because, oh, there it is, all the way at the bottom. So that gets glued down, not glued, well, you have your adhesive, and it's layered to give you that perfect 1/8 inch border that goes all the way around. There you go. Now you're gonna take your adhesive and just put it on the one side, just the left side, the one that's gonna go on here. Now this goes on our card. All right. See how beautiful that is so far? Now we just gotta kind of, you know, jazz it up, right? And add some of our favorite embellishments. Of course, you guys know which embellishment we're gonna use on this one, right? Yes, we got these gorgeous embellishments that are that Regal floral. And I do have a pick tool here around here somewhere, but instead we'll use our scissors. Okay, someplace. All right, I'm just gonna sprinkle on a few of these, and it matches perfectly with our paper, this whole suite. I think these dots were actually meant for this suite, but I've been using them on like everything. So, all right. Jen said she's watched all 4 days. I know so many of you guys have. All amigos. I'm so glad you guys are all here. I am so ready for this catalog to go live. I think I'm just gonna do 3. I think 3 is enough because I put them over here, they kind of get lost. So I'm just gonna do 3. We'll save that one for later. All right, you could put 5 or 6 on there if you want to. I think the sample that I made might have had more than that. And then last but not least, we have this new ribbon. It's this beautiful wild wheat ribbon. It's brand new. This is coming out in the mini catalog. Can you see? There it is, the ribbon tied on a card. Here, on the one that we are making today, I intended on just pulling some of the threads. Can you see how it looks like with the threads pulled? Beautiful. Well, but today's card, we're going to use the wild wheat. So that's a brand new ribbon that's coming out. Today we're going to use some of the wild wheat thread. It's not thread, I think it's actually jute trim. So it's that one that's kind of a little bit thicker. So I taught you this technique, I think on Monday, where you just kind of, I just kind of roll it back the opposite way, and it kind of starts to unravel it, because I want this one again to be, this is a beautiful card, kind of a fancier card. So we want to just pull off just maybe even just one of the threads. Maybe we'll just take off one of them. All right. So tomorrow is our last video of the week, just this week. We'll be doing videos every single week. Now that Ryan is working for me, he has me on a schedule. So, but this is the last one of 5 days. I won't always do 5 days in a week. That is a little much sometimes. Because everyone knows we do a lot more too. I ship out hundreds of classes. I think today we are going to ship out a total of 400 classes today, shipped out. So we do a lot of classes here. So that obviously takes a lot of time to prepare all of that and prep it. And so anyway, I'm excited though, because this week we were able to do. Next week, we're going to have one video on Wednesday. It's a live. It'll be lunch break with Rhonda. Come take a lunch break with me. But tomorrow's video is going to be it'll be on YouTube. It's a recorded video. I'll share it here just because my parents are coming in town. And I want to make sure, and they're actually coming in here to work. We're going to have a really busy day tomorrow in the studio too, but I want to be able to, it's a 5-minute Friday video tomorrow. So make sure you're here too anyway, or you can just see it on YouTube. But there you go. There is today's card. Wishing I were there to give you a hug. There you go. There's your beautiful card for today. This bundle, this suite here's another sample of it. I did a few different gems, but the gems that I showed you were definitely there. Let me share with you the cards that we made the rest of the week. In case you are just joining me today for the first time and you want to go back, this was the card that we made yesterday. I'm not gonna, well, maybe I should ask you what your favorite card was. So this was day 3. Let's put them in order. 3. This was day 4. Oh, and look at this. I forgot we have an envelope. No naked envelopes. I know I've got some of that paper. Oh yeah. And the perfect size. I want to make sure I do the envelopes too, because that way when I send it out, I'm going to put this beautiful flower as the outside of that. There you go. So I never waste any the paper. I shouldn't say that never waste. I try not to waste any of the paper, because like all the scraps that I have left over, I'll do this with. You can make strips to go on the inside of the card. You know, you can do a lot with all your leftovers to just add those special little touches. So this one, we just decorated the envelope. Now look at that. See? So there is day 4. Okay, I'm asking you, what's your favorite so far? I'm not picking a favorite. Oh, come on, you party pooper. All right, so there is that. Okay, day 2, I don't think I did an envelope for day 2, was the reindeer fun. So we did a video on that one. And then the first day, we did a beautiful fun fold. So we opened it up. So these are our 4 we've done so far. And again, there'll be one more. These are the ones that will get sent to you when you place your online order. They'll get sent to you for free. And then you obviously assemble them with your own. You provide your own bundles and own ink. And we will do the die cutting for you. So like this card, we'll send you the die cuts for it. We'll send you the die cuts for the pieces, and we'll send you the cardstock. We'll send you the designer series paper. But just to warn you, some of the patterns might be slightly different. They'll all be very similar, but just a little slightly different pattern. Just so we're gonna, like they won't be totally off base, but it'll be just a little bit slightly pattern. But there you go. So these are our 4. Anybody's favorite? Favorite is the Seasons of the Greetings one. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, because look, this one, remember what I did? How cute was that? Okay, that might be, that was Lisa's favorite too. Kim's favorite was today. Oh goodness, I love it. Katie doesn't want to pick either, but if you had to, pick this one. Yep, I love how they're all a little bit different, right? Like some are more playful, and then there's some are more beautiful. That's what I love about our product, is you can get a little bit of both of them. All right, okay, I thank you so much for being here. Do me a huge favor, and that is, if you love this video, give me the heart, give me the like. That makes a difference. I love it seeing, sometimes I can do that too and a heart pops up, but I don't know, I think it might be on my phone. Anyway, and if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you'll see all the fun things that we're going to be doing in the past, that we've done to this week, and that we're going to be doing in the future. And last but not least, there is a link to make sure that you are subscribed to my email list, because if you want the recipe cards for these, then they will be on my email list. I've been getting a lot of questions about my classes, and if you want to purchase any of my classes, my email list is the place to be. That's where I advertise first to everybody. Stampin' Up! Gives us some of these they're rules in place, and those rules are to post on a website or a public location. So a lot of my classes, I don't even post here, but on my email list, everybody will find out about when I do any of my classes, my events, and things. So make sure that you are definitely there on that email list. Someone else, I had several questions yesterday about, well, how do I get directions for all your classes, or how do I get directions? They want like actual step-by-step directions. I do that too. For every single project I make, I do a tutorial with step-by-step directions. For the Halloween stamp camp that's going out, for Creating for Christ, for my card club, all of it. And I have a website called Creative Corner. Creative Corner is a paid-for membership site. There are 1,000 classes on there, probably 5,000 projects, and every single project has a picture, directions, tutorial, measurements for you to be able to copy. Every single thing that I do goes on Creative Corner. It's $14.95 a month. So you have one fee and then you have access to all of it. We post we post at least 4 times a week, sometimes more, usually almost always more. So we post 4 times a week, and they are full classes, camps, retreats, some specialty cards. They are things that we don't post over like the internet. They are exclusive for classes. I have designers that have exclusive classes that they put on there too. Ange McKay from Canada is one of my designing friends. Celine Kempton is one of my designing friends. I have another designer, her name is Anna Van Lucy, who helps too, because I love her stamping style. And a few others. So we have guest designers a lot too on Creative Corner, but they are exclusive that are just for you. You can copy them, you can use these projects, we encourage you, if you're a demonstrator, you can copy these classes in your business, you can recreate them, but it's there for you. So all my tutorials are in that one place. It's Creative Corner, and it's on my website at rondaway.com. So anyway, I've got asked that a lot too, like, hey, I want all the tutorials and directions. I'm like, yes, I'm sure you do, and you can access them on Creative Corner. I know a lot of you, we already have over 1,000 members on there. My team members get free access. They don't pay for it, because as their team leader, I desire to support them and teach them 100% with what I do. But everybody else does have that fee to pay to be able to belong to it. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. By the way, you can find all that at my website, which is rondaway.com, and all the things that I offer are all on there. Thanks again for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time, 2 o'clock, but it'll be a recorded video. You can still chat with me, and I will still come back and answer your comments too. All right, take care. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.